Hey guys, Charmed Wench, and I'm back again for another time this week, and this time obviously you guys will probably, if you are subscribed, you will probably have seen my previous video where I did a look based on this palette and highlight palette. But yeah, as the title said, I am doing a little review with a few swatches of the Sophdoesnails Makeup Revolution palette. That is what it comes like in the packaging, in the lovely peachy coloured box, with lots of rose gold accents in there. It's so cute. And oh, it's upside down, but there you go, that is the highlighter palette as well. So we'll focus on the eyeshadow palette first, and then I'll go on and talk about the highlighter palette afterwards. So as I said, that is gorgeous packaging. With Makeup Revolution palettes, when they do the cardboardy packaging, it's never dull. It's always something really nice or cute, or something just really cool in general. So you know, you wouldn't expect anything less. So inside, obviously I have used this, guys, so there's a few finger marks on it. That is what it looks like. So it is like a peachy toned palette with like a rose gold with Soph and the Kiss on it. Inside is you have a really huge mirror, and then you have obviously all your colours and the little plasticky seal which has all the lists of colours with all the names on it. And I love the fact that they always name all their colours. So obviously I'm guessing Soph has done this herself and made all the choices of the colours. Now obviously you've seen the video, I know what these colours come out like, I know how they work, and I have to say I can't complain in any way, shape or form about this palette. There's a tiny bit of fallout, nothing major, no more than any other palette I've used, high priced or low priced, but the colour pigment of these is just so good. I haven't tried the goldy colours, but obviously you can see the look that I've got on because I've previously filmed using this palette. They're just so pigmented, and you know, you can build up the colour beautifully and blend it out beautifully. So I can't say anything bad about how these shadows work, because they work perfectly fine for me. If you've got another opinion, that is your opinion. This is just my opinion. But if you want to ask any specific questions about things, and there'll probably be about 1 million videos on these palettes, but I'll answer what I can if you leave a comment below. So what I'm going to do is, because there is like, how many? There is 24 colours in this palette. I'm loving the fact, and I don't know why, I was straight away drawn to this really pretty green, khaki green colour, which is called, let me have a look, it's called Pine Tree, but it is absolutely stunning. And that was one of the first colours I swatched and fell in love with, and I love all these colours across here, sort of the reds and the pinks, because you've literally with this palette got enough to do any kind of look you could probably think of. There is like your daytime looks, your nighttime looks, the smoky looks, because it's got a black in there, it's got all your browns, it's got transition shades, pinks, purples, reds. It's perfect for this time of year, this palette, and they couldn't have brought it out at a better time. So yeah, I love it. I am going to do like some fingery swatches and just swipe it on my arm. It would take me ages to swatch 24 colours down my arm, so I'll do a few and I'll just swipe it so you can just literally see straight out of the palette how it swatches on my hand just using finger swatches. So I'm going to swatch my favourite one, which is the green, and the red, a couple of reds and pinks, and I'll do this purple colour as well. So I'm going to try and awkwardly lean in, and I will just swipe it. How good is that? That is so good. And it doesn't even feel chunky. I thought it would, some of the colours, especially the ones with the shimmer in them, would be a little bit chunky, a little bit hard to work with, but they're not. They're really pretty. So that is those colours. I will swatch another 4 on here as well, and this time I will go with the gold one. Does look a little bit chunky, but nothing too major. And this red, and a brown, and this really nice pink shimmery colour here. So I will just awkwardly lean again and wipe. That copper colour, I don't know whether you guys can just see how, because it's very awkward for me to lean in because I'm trying to show you so many, but that is what they look like. Super pigmented, super pretty. You can see that they'll be really easy to work with, really easy to blend. That copper colour, what is that called? That is so nice. That is called Grow Old. So this one is a Grow Old, and this one here is Danger. This one here is Rosewood, and that really shimmery one that you might not be able to pick up, I'll just try and lean in a little bit more, and that one is called Pink Champagne. And then you've got the Pine Tree, Pumpkin, Strawberry Sweets, and then that one I think was Festive Flame. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think that's Festive Flame. But they are, look how perfect they are for this time of year. They're like the perfect fall colours. They look so good. So that is those. Love them, can't say anything bad. Little bit chunky on some of the shimmery colours, looking at this gold colour, but it looks like it's kind of like a creamy chunkiness that you know you could probably blend out and it would just be a nice blend. It just feels really, really nice, and for £10 it's an absolute bargain. So basically I went on to buy the highlighter palette and the eyeshadow palette together, but I wasn't quick enough and I only managed to get the highlighter palette. So I left it, the highlighter palette arrived. I was going to just review that for you guys to show you that, but then it came back in stock quite quickly, so I ordered the palette so I could do like a review of both rather than just reviewing the highlighters. But now we're going to go on to the highlighters. Now I have one on now that you can see. Obviously the whole of this makeup is this palette, the highlighter and the eyeshadow. So that is the goldy colour that is in here, and I will get it out. Again, it's like a skin tone sort of case, like that, and there is 8 shades in here, 8 highlighters, and they're not tiny highlighters, they're quite generous really. That is what they look like. So you've got like your pale ones across the top, and then your pinky purpley. They do kind of remind me a little bit of the Sleek Solstice palette, some of these, but this was £8 and you've got 8 highlighters, 8 different shades. Now the one I've got on currently on my face that you can see because I am glowing blindingly is this sort of goldy shade here. That's that one. Now if I just I'll finger swatch them and just show you my fingers, and then I'll just swipe them across my arm, and then hopefully this is the bottom row, the 4 on the bottom row. I don't know whether you guys can see that. In fact, how can you not? That's blinding on my fingers. That is what they look like on my fingers. I will try and swatch them for you, and there you go. They look amazing, and they're not chunky either. They feel really smooth. I did read somewhere that somebody said that they just look like glitter on your face, but obviously you can see that I've got this goldy coloured one and it doesn't look like it's just left glitter on my face. And I will try and show you guys those. Hopefully the camera will pick them up, but they really, really are pretty and shimmery and everything a highlighter should be. So again, I can't complain. That was just the 4 on the bottom row here. These don't have colours, I don't think, that I'm aware of. No, it just says there's pressed highlighters and baked highlighters. I think it's pretty obvious which ones are the pressed and which ones are the baked. But the bottom 4 are the ones that I finger swatched for you guys that you could see. I will finger swatch the other 4. But I've run out of arms, so I'm kind of just going to have to show you the finger swatches. And I'm literally just barely touching this as well for it to pick up that. That is what the top 4 look like. I kind of want to just, there you go. I didn't do a very good one on that last one, but there, you kind of can't miss them. The way they catch the light is so nice. But I really like that. I love this sort of gold colour that I've got on now, and it went really well with the eye look that I was doing, so I went with that, and it looks really good. And yeah, I have a glowy nose. So again, £8. You can't argue for £8 for, you know, 8 highlighters, and they're not small either, like I said. So I highly recommend this palette and the highlighters. If you love Blinding Glow highlighters, then these are definitely the ones to go for, because if you do watch Sophdoesnails, you know she loves that blinding highlight. But I am in love with the palette. I love the colours. Some of the colours kind of reminded me of like the Subculture palette, but clearly this one's a little bit better and a lot less money. But we won't go there, that's a whole different story. I haven't got the Subculture palette and I probably won't get that. But yeah, I really love the colours. They are perfect for this time of year. So what I will do is I will link in the description box below the Tan Beauty website. Hopefully it's not out of stock for anybody that wants to get it, and you can just jump straight over, and I'll link you straight to the Sophdoesnails palette and highlighter. I'll do 2 links so you can just jump straight into each one, and then you can buy them for yourself. So yeah, highly recommend it. Really love them. That's all I can say on it. So if you did like this video, if you did enjoy it, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. But if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, because I would really appreciate that before you leave. Other than that, guys, that's it for this week, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.